Aisha rushed down the school hallway, clutching her books tightly. The bell had just rung, and students were pouring into the canteen, filling it with noise and laughter. The warm scent of baked pastries lingered in the air. Her eyes instinctively searched for someone's eye. He stood behind the counter, quietly arranging trays of sandwiches. His sleeves were rolled up, and there was a faint dusting of flour on his wrist. Aisha didn't quite know why she kept noticing him. Maybe it was his calm presence, or the way his rare smile seemed to stay, even after he looked away. She joined the line, pretending to study the menu while sneaking glances at him. When it was her turn, she handed him a $5 bill for a sandwich and juice. Their fingers brushed briefly, sending a quiet warmth through her. "Thank you," she said gently. Zion gave a small nod, silent as always. The next day, she came back with her friends. They joked around and laughed, but Aisha's focus stayed on Zion. He remained quiet, offering only polite greetings and the occasional smile, but something about his silence felt safe and familiar. One afternoon, Aisha realized she'd forgotten her wallet. Embarrassed, she started to walk away from the counter. "I'll come back," she mumbled. "Wait," Zion said softly, sliding a sandwich tray toward her. "You don't have to," she began. "It's okay," he interrupted gently. "Just take it." She hesitated, then smiled. "Thank you." The next day, she returned with money, determined to pay him back. But when she picked up her tray, she noticed a folded note tucked underneath. Curious, she opened it. "Don't worry about it. Some days are tougher than others. Stay strong." Her heart fluttered. She glanced toward the counter and caught Zion looking at her just for a second before he turned away. From then on, she began to find little notes hidden beneath her sandwich or juice. Some were jokes, others encouraging messages. It felt like a quiet conversation between them, no words spoken, but so much said. One rainy afternoon, Aisha stood near the doorway, watching the downpour. Suddenly, a tap on her shoulder made her turn. It was Zion, holding out an umbrella. "You'll get soaked," he said quietly. I forgot mine," she stammered. "Take it," he insisted, placing it in her hands. Their fingers touched this time longer and her pulse raced. "Thank you," she whispered. Zion offered a small smile, then returned to the counter. As Aisha walked into the rain, she couldn't stop smiling. She found herself returning to the canteen more and more, sometimes not even hungry, just to catch a glimpse of him, to share those quiet glances. The notes continued. Some were silly doodles, others thoughtful messages like, "Tough days never last." She kept them all tucked safely in her notebook. Eventually, Aisha decided to write back. She slipped a note under the napkin holder on the counter and walked away, not daring to look back. Later that day, she found a reply waiting for her. "I'm glad you smiled today. It suits you." Her face warmed. Zion's quiet nature, his kindness, it was unlike anyone she knew. Her friends started to notice. "You've been at the canteen a lot lately," one teased. "Is it the food or the guy serving it?" Aisha just laughed, but the question stayed with her. Maybe her friends saw what she hadn't admitted yet. One afternoon, as the final bell rang, dark clouds filled the sky. Rain began pouring moments later. Aisha rushed to the bus stop, already packed with students. "Forgot your umbrella again." She turned to find Zion beside her, holding his umbrella. "You really have a habit of saving me," she joked. He smiled, a real, genuine one, and held the umbrella over them both. They walked side by side in the rain. "You're always helping people," Aisha said after a pause. Zion shrugged. "It's easier than you think. Sometimes people just need someone to notice." Her heart skipped a beat. Did his words mean more? When they reached her street, Aisha turned to him. "I really appreciate you," she said, voice soft. Zion hesitated, then handed her the umbrella. "Keep it, just in case." Before she could respond, he turned and walked away, disappearing into the rain. She stood still for a long moment, heart full. Days passed. Their connection only deepened. The notes became more personal, like he truly saw her. But one day, Zion wasn't at the counter. Confused, Aisha waited, pretending to chat with friends. He didn't show. She asked a staff member. "He's out, family emergency." Worry settled in her chest. The next day, he was still gone. And the next, each visit felt emptier. Finally, on Friday, she spotted him in the hallway, tired, his shoulders slumped. "Hey, are you okay?" she asked gently. Zion looked surprised, then softened. "Just some family stuff." Anything serious? He hesitated. My mom's been sick. I've been helping at home. I'm sorry, Aisha said sincerely. If you ever need anything. Later that evening, she couldn't stop thinking about him. She wrote a letter. I don't know what you're going through, but I hope things get better. You've always made others smile, now it's your turn. I'm here if you need someone to talk to. The next day, she handed him the envelope quietly. He looked surprised but didn't open it then. Later, under her sandwich, she found a note. Thank you for caring. I don't say much, but you make things easier too. That evening, Zion was waiting by the school gate. I wanted to thank you properly, he said. You don't have to, Aisha replied softly. I want to. Not many people notice when someone's struggling. I noticed, she said gently. The breeze passed quietly between them. A silent understanding growing stronger each day. Their bond deepened. The notes faded, replaced with real conversations, short, quiet, meaningful. Then one afternoon, Zion handed her a sandwich with a slip of paper beneath it. Meet me after school near the library. Her heart raced. After the bell, she found him pacing nervously. I wanted to tell you something, he said. I really like you. I didn't know how to say it. Aisha smiled. I like you too. From that moment, everything felt lighter. They spent more time together, sharing stories, quiet laughs, and moments that didn't need words. One day, Zion shared something heavier. My family's moving after this semester, he said. Aisha's heart sank. When? In a month. They didn't speak for a while. I don't want to say goodbye, she whispered. Me neither. But we'll figure it out. In the weeks that followed, they cherished every second. On his last day, Zion handed her a small notebook filled with his notes, memories, inside jokes, and things he never said out loud. I'll miss you, he said softly. I'll miss you too, Aisha replied, tears in her eyes. As he walked away, she opened the notebook to the final page. No matter where I go, you'll always be part of my story. Tears fell, but she smiled. What they had was real, and it would stay with her always.